It was a brilliant finish from Lukaku. It was head and shoulders above everybody else on the pitch today.
Correct.
Superb performance from him.
Correct.
Steve, you're his harshest critic. But on days like today, surely it's difficult.
I only ever criticise the guy for one thing, basically. And that is, when it really counts, when it matters most, is he the guy that stands up and is counted? Is he the guy that in years to come you'll say, oh, remember that goal that Lukaku scored against Juventus? Or, oh, you remember in the Champions League when Inter were struggling against Borussia Dortmund? Do you remember that goal he scored? Well, we won't, because he doesn't. Right. Unfortunately for him, he seems to keep his greatest and his best for games that I won't say don't count, but they're never big games. You know, he had his chance. Borussia Dortmund, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, 5-6 yards out. Had he had the composure, had he had the ability to just slow the game down, pick his spot past the goalkeeper, then I would have turned around and said, you know what, he's actually taken a step forward. But what does he do? He reverts to type in the big-time situation and blasts it as hard as he can without any composure, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. That's the one criticism I have of Lukaku. Not that he can't hold it up, because sometimes he does. You just showed there. Not that he can't score a spectacular goal, because the last goal's spectacular. It's right in the upper corner. But you know what? When it matters most, when you need the guy that you've paid all the money for and paid all the money to come up with a big goal, I'm afraid Romelu Lukaku hasn't produced that. Not yet.
So what does it all mean regarding the table? Just to confirm, remember Juventus played midweek because they're taking on Lazio in the Italian Super Cup this weekend. But it means that Inter and Juve are now level on points. Here's Gab Marcotti on what is an exciting title race in Italy.
Right now, it's about enjoying where they are in the table, enjoying how they got there, figuring out how they're going to build on it internally, and then perhaps using January to plug those holes. Juve, of course, their mind is elsewhere in Saudi Arabia, the Super Cup against Lazio. It may be just a bauble to some. To Juve, it's important. To Lazio, it's probably even more important. But it's a good way, I think, for them to also slide into the January window. They've got Ronaldo on tremendous form, and kind of regroup and see what needs to be done with a view towards the return of Serie A on January 6th.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.